Hello guys, welcome to Machiavelli TV, and this video is aimed directly at the males out there. If you are challenging either your social anxiety or shyness, and one of your methods is starting conversations with people, that's commendable. That will definitely be a challenge to those aspects. Regarding women, because we guys tend to treat women differently from other human beings, as I'm about to demonstrate, that will always lead to disappointment if you go down that route. Now, as you guys might know from a couple of videos ago, I was explaining how I basically on this nofap thing. I'm not officially on it. It's just that, I haven't masturbated for nearly half a year now. And since then, that's caused a bit of controversy behind the scenes. But everyone's been quite supportive. So through that, I've seen different viewpoints and people on their journeys. With regards to women, I notice a thing. Right? When we challenge our shyness by approaching people, with most of the time we see any approach, any interaction as a success in itself. So if you approach an old person and strike up a conversation, that's a big success for you because you don't normally approach people. If you approach another male and talk about sports, that's also a brilliant conversation. With attractive women, however, it seems to take a slightly different criteria. If you search around, you realize that anytime a guy mentions interaction with a woman, they end up saying they sort of certainly put down their they come off as disappointed. And the reason why they're disappointed is because even though it was a big step to approach a woman, they think it's bad of them that they didn't get a number, or they didn't get a date, or they didn't, in other words, pursue it further. And if those people won't say it, the people in the comment section will definitely say it. They will say, oh, did you get a number? Okay, all right, you approached her. Okay, so maybe if you go around there, you'll see her another time, and then maybe you can get a number then, because that's what you need, having a normal conversation with a person isn't enough if it's an attractive woman. We can't treat her like any person. We have to get full-on sex or a relationship with her, and what I said there was not an exaggeration, and I'll tell you why. That is not an exaggeration, right? If you go, for example, if a shy man who has social anxiety manages to approach another man and have a conversation, we will deem that as an unmitigated success. We will not say, oh, you should have got that guy on Facebook, or you should have got that guy's number. We'll just say, wow, you approached a stranger, or you approached someone in school and had a conversation with him. Congratulations. And you would also feel that you'll feel, oh yeah, I managed to talk to someone who, I would never have been able to do that before in my life, 6 months ago. So that is a success. With a woman, if you approach her and you don't get a number, you end up disappointed. Okay, so a full interaction doesn't result in success. If you get a number but don't get a date, you're disappointed. So getting a number doesn't necessarily result in unmitigated feelings of success. You get a date, but you don't get a second date, you're disappointed. If you get a few dates, but you don't get sex, you're disappointed. And similarly, if you get a few dates and you don't get a relationship out of it in any way, you're disappointed, right? So you will never be fully satisfied. From the moment a woman starts giving you, an attractive woman gives you a positive response in any form, You will not be satisfied until you've gone right across to full-on sex or a full-on relationship. Anything less than that will be you will deem a failure. And if you won't deem a failure, your fellow commenters may also deem it a failure. And that's what happens where we dehumanize women. And when I say dehumanize them, we don't treat them like other people. We act as if it's a prelude to a porno film or something. Like if, there's a woman there, it's an attractive woman, yeah? So, she's got to put out or something. If she's not going to put out, what good is she? What good is she, What? She has something to say. She has something to give to me? No. Just her body. That's what you think. And it's so disappointing. This is why I don't believe in, I don't believe people who talk about friend zones. The friend zone, for those who don't know, is when a guy is in a friendship where they'd rather it would be romantic. Now, I will tell you, I'm telling you this as an old man. If you want to pursue a woman romantically, you do that from the start. And if you want to be with a friend, you go pursue the friendship from the start, and you keep doing that. You do not change tracks, right? You have to be decisive. And men is being decisive. That's what that's a male masculine characteristic. You don't switch tracks. Now, if you're in a relationship, if you're in a friendship, right? The concept of being in a friend zone, the negative aspects of it, you wouldn't place those negative aspects when you was with a male friend. You wouldn't be looking at your male friend saying, oh, you should, why are we not in a romantic thing? We should be so suited for each other. We're very close. Why doesn't he put out for me? You wouldn't do that, right? But you shouldn't do that for a woman either. That woman, you should be that woman's comrade. You should be a brother, right? And she could be very attractive. I'm not saying she has to be ugly. I'm not saying that if she approached you, that you'd necessarily say no. But while you're in that friendship stage, you're not looking for romance. And if she's single, you're not there trying to be possessive of her or being jealous of anybody who she dates. No, as a friend, what you're doing, you're looking in your own social circle at your own male buddies, seeing if if she's looking, see if you can do a little bit of matchmaking there. That's what you do. But if you're in this supposed friend zone, then you're not going to do that if you consider it a friend zone, if you consider it a negative thing, right? But then again, if you do look at it from that angle, then you're not really a friend. It's a very negative thing. You're like a snake in the grass. She thinks you're a friend, but you're not really a friend. And to link that with what I said before, it's like the interactions. While you're thinking, oh, I didn't get a number, I'm not getting a date, I'm not getting sex, she walked away from that interaction just thinking, wow, what a nice conversation. It's so good to once in a while be able to just talk to a nice, genuine guy without, them getting angry or upset. And that's why this video is aimed more towards the men, because to be honest, I don't see that women doing this that often. They don't normally walk away from interaction thinking, oh, I didn't get this guy's number or whatnot. But maybe I'm stereotyping. But guys, that's what I'm just saying. I'm just talking to you guys, We need to stop, treating women stop saying that they're angels or they're special. They're just humans like you and me. They're no special than men. And they're not sluts. They're not there to put out, they have values like everybody else. So we need to look at them internally. And you never know, maybe treating women like human beings will make women see their positive aspects in yourself. But yeah, that's the video. And thank you very much for watching this long. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.